Welcome into Intentional Lounging, everybody. Brought to you by Better and Green. Thank you to our friends over at DraftKings. If you guys haven't signed up yet, you guys can check out the link in our bio. It'll take you to our website, bettergreen.com. That's better, BETTOR green.com. That's going to have all the promos for all the major sports books. If you haven't signed up for them, check them out. Get a little bit extra money for Christmas coming up here. Guys, huge episode today. A huge announcement at the end of the show. I got like a little something planned for one of the games today. And then this is the first episode that we're all in legal betting states. Come on.
Welcome.
Boys, thank you. Your boys in 13 units up over the last 2 days. It helps when none of the money that you're losing is your money, though. Am I right? Am I right? But guys, I'm just so excited to be here talking to you today. This is probably the best week I've felt in a while, which is a good thing because I need a really good week this week. Man, for those of you who don't know, so everything in life is give and take, right? So Missouri, they got sports betting the same day. I'm not joking. Look it up if you think I'm joking. They took away the hub. The hub of corn, I'll tell you that, from Missouri. And I think I know the reason for it, guys. Some people might think it's not connected. I think it is. This is what I think. I think Missouri said enough people are going to get fucked, so they don't need to be watching it anymore. You need it? Look in the mirror. I think that's what happened.
Yeah, that's a win and a loss there. I don't know which one trumps the other one, but hey. At least you can gamble, right?
Yes, sir.
Isn't it always a gamble?
Yeah. Gamble on games, gamble on
Let's
marriage.
let's ask Abdul Carter about that gamble.
Yeah.
You guys see that?
Yes.
Yikes.
Hey, it's rough out there, but in Missouri, if you guys are here, thank you guys for watching. Hey, 119, we just went up one. I don't know if it's somebody here in the comments right now or somebody from Ethan's video that's doing pretty well right now. I don't know if you noticed that. The basketball video is doing well, probably due to the fact that you have like an 80% win percentage talking about NBA.
Yes.
Just
Very
giving
true.
out
Maybe
parlays and prop bets.
Maybe the fact that I posted it 5 minutes before the game started too. I don't know. This is the time when people are looking, but maybe that's what I gotta start doing.
Well, welcome. Anyways, hopefully that if you just subscribed, you're here too, because we're gonna give you guys the picks to win this Thursday, this Sunday, and this Monday. Guys, let's do a quick. We're gonna do wavelength real quick to get on the same page. All right,
Let's do it.
let me get a number real quick. I got it.
All right. What type of weather would this number equate to?
That's a good one again. I'd say 52 and cloudy. At like 5 p.m. 5:30.
Okay. Damn. It's hard to watch a single NFL game. What Also, guys, don't ever take Taysom Hill again. That guy's never going to score, even with Kamara out.
No Gayson for Taysom.
No, not at all. And Neil sucked too. I guess
Yeah,
Shock
he
wasn't
did.
bad. Anyways, let's go over to college football a little bit quickly. Of the projected 12 teams, we'll add in, say it's Notre Dame, say it's Virginia, say it's whatever, American. Of the 12 teams, which team would be your number?
Let me look real quick. I don't follow college football very close. Let's see. Of the potential 12. Oh, man.
Yeah, it's Georgia, Indiana, or Ohio State, Indiana, Georgia, Texas Tech, Oregon, Ole Miss, A&M, Oklahoma, Alabama, Notre Dame, BYU, Miami.
Notre Dame. Give me Notre Dame.
Ooh, okay.
Notre Dame, Ole Miss. I could be way off, but that's just what I'm gonna say.
Okay.
All right.
Didn't help me at all.
Just came off Thanksgiving. Give me a Thanksgiving food.
God, I mean give me mashed potatoes, but without the gravy.
Okay. If this was a if this is a alcoholic beverage, what would it be?
A sweet wine.
Okay.
If this were a state.
From Walmart.
From Walmart.
What state would this be?
Oh. Dang, that's a good one. For me, I'd say like a Montana.
God, I'm getting more confused. Okay.
Ethan looks like he's locked in.
It's between a couple numbers for me.
Montana's beautiful, but I wouldn't want to live there. If this was if this was just the mood, what mood would it be?
Boredom.
Okay.
You want to guess first, Wyatt, or you want me to take a stab at it?
Yeah, I'm gonna guess 4.
Okay, I'll say 3.
It's 4.
God,
Ow!
every time, man.
Oh, dude. I need to start writing these on my hand or something to show the cameras to see. Like, I'm not making this up. He just nails these.
Yeah, I'm just getting screwed over here. Changing the number.
Man, before we do that game again, I need to brush up on college football because that was a terrible performance by me. I
was
apologize.
gonna say NFL team last week, but I didn't watch a single game besides Thursday, Friday. I was like, well, maybe he's been following college, but yeah.
How did our teams do last week? That's 4.
Yeah.
If Notre Dame gets in and if Alabama loses to Georgia, every team just needs to go independent.
Yeah.
Or just never play a hard game again out of conference.
Yeah. Good point.
Anyways,
all right, guys.
We could talk college all day. I could.
Well, guys, once again, let me just say, I don't think I said it at the start of the show. We're donating $1 to St. Jude for every single new subscriber that we get between now and the 1st of January. So if you haven't yet, please do subscribe, guys. We break down. These guys do college football. They're going to be coming out with a bowl game I believe for every single bowl game they come out with a video. So make sure you guys tune in for those. Me and Ethan, we just we had a live yesterday. Went 5-1 breaking down hockey, doing hot there. Ethan's killing basketball. Me and Bobby are doing UFC. I mean, every sport going on right now we cover. And you guys also do college basketball sometimes too. So, I mean, literally everything that you could think of we do here, except for, cricket, rugby, the non-American sports. You guys ready to get into these games?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
All right, we're talking the Thursday night game. Both these teams just played on Thanksgiving. That's the Dallas Cowboys versus the Detroit Lions at Detroit. The Lions are 3-point home favorites. Over-unders at 54.5. Ethan, has this line moved? I feel like the total wasn't that high earlier, but I know you and me were liking it. I think I might have got it at 51.5, but it might have been 53. I can't remember.
What's it at? 54.5?
54.5 right now.
Yeah, I think it maybe ticked up a point. Maybe.
Okay.
I think it opened a little bit lower, but yeah, I think it was right around 53.5. But
Was it?
I don't know. It's hard to Well, I'll give out the Lions here. I wish I had more confidence, and it very well could end up being a bet for me. Before I get into the game, I am off a losing week in the NFL. It's only my third losing week of the season. So been having a just killer NFL year, but got buried 0-2 with the Lions and Chiefs on Thanksgiving, lost with Philly on Black Friday, and then was just kind of gun shy. And it was very disappointing. There's so many just like obvious lines on Sunday that ended up hitting with ease that I was just gun shy on taking because I sided with the public, with the Lions, with the Chiefs, with the Eagles. None of them came through, and then public kind of cleaned up on Sunday. The Raiders didn't cover. The Bills easily covered against the Steelers. Just countless games that were pretty frustrating. San Francisco, I know the Sharps loved the Browns, which kept me off San Fran. I loved San Fran. So it's just a kind of a frustrating week, but I do feel good about this week. Not so much this game. I wish I had the confidence here, but I just think the line is a gift at this point. Everyone's going to be quick to back Dallas after what they just saw. They beat the two teams that played in the Super Bowl last year, the Chiefs and Philly, back-to-back weeks. And like you said, both teams play on Thanksgiving. Everyone watched the Lions lose. Everyone watched Dallas beat KC. And I just think people are going to be very quick to take the points here with Dallas. But Lions back against the wall. They don't lose games back-to-back. I don't think since 2023 with Dan Campbell, maybe even 2022. It's just not something they do. They're back home. I wish they weren't so banged up. Amon-Ra St. Brown's questionable. Penei Sewell is questionable. Kirby Joseph is out. Brian Branch questionable. Like, these are really key pieces. Sam Laporta, Brock Wright, and Shane Zylstra, all three tight ends out. It's just a very banged up Lions team again. It's very annoying that they can't avoid the injury bug. But Dallas is going to be super public. I do think the Lions are still going to make the playoffs. This is a must win, I do believe, if they're going to make it. So I like the Lions at home here. Got to protect Goff if they can do so. I think they're going to have some success regardless of who's in for their weapons. So I don't know if I could take the over at this point. It's very, very high. That being said, Dallas offense just looks incredible. Like, probably the best offense in the last month. I don't know. I think Detroit kind of dirties things up here. Maybe doesn't score as many points, kind of keeps Dallas at bay. So I don't know if I could play the over at this point, but give me the Lions here. Might end up being a play. Just hoping they win this game.
Yeah, I'll keep mine pretty short. Dallas off of two impressive wins, like you mentioned, Ethan, and then just going off the fact that Detroit hasn't lost back-to-back games since Vietnam. So I think the Lions are a better team. I agree with you. I think this line is a gift. So give me Detroit. I think I'm probably just going to take a money line, to be honest, but for the graphic, obviously give me the spread. But I do think they get it done. I'm actually pretty confident they get it done in this game.
The Cowboys versus Chiefs game for Thanksgiving was the most watched regular season game of all time. I don't know if you guys saw that, by like 4 or 5 million. So I think, just like Ethan said, there's going to be a ton of people in on Dallas. They just saw them beat the team that went to the Super Bowl 3 times in a row. I like Detroit here too. I think Detroit minus the 3 is the side I'm going to be on. I believe I probably have a bet on them. I believe one of my bonus bets I already placed on Detroit. I know I did the total already, but yeah, give me Detroit in this game, minus the 3, getting it done at home. And Ethan said it, it's a must-win game and you just got to get to the dance, right? NFC and the AFC right now, very crowded race for that wild card spot. So yeah, Detroit gets it done here. I can't see. You have to ask yourself, do you see Dallas making the playoffs over the Lions? It very well might come down to this game. So I like the Lions getting it done.
I do have to say 2 quick things. Ben, I'm not sure where people get their numbers at, because I've been seeing that Michigan State and North Carolina, most watched college basketball game ever on Fox, played at the exact same time. So are people like double screening this? Not that
Probably.
I doubt your information, but it's strange to hear that 2 games were the most watched and they're happened at the same exact time. But also, one last thing I did want to say, Dallas only 2 road wins this year, Jets and Raiders. So obviously a huge step up in class from those 2.
Absolutely. I'm going to see who posted that real quick. Chiefs most watched game. That was one of those CBS or NBS. And once again, DraftKings.
I mean, yeah, it's probably
DraftKings, Yahoo.
true.
I don't know.
obviously NFL gets way more viewership, so it doesn't take, a crazy ton amount of people to probably move the number on college hoops, but just funny that both of those were record breaking apparently.
Absolutely, man. Good football watching. All right, good sports watching, I should say. The Saints head to Tampa Bay to face Buccaneers. Buccaneers are 8.5-point home favorites. Over under set at 42.5. Wyatt, why don't you take this one away?
Yeah, I mean, these Saints, man, I've lost a lot of money on these Saints, but it is their second time playing Dallas. They lost to Dallas 23-3 at home on October 26th. Obviously, this game is at Tampa now, which doesn't give them much benefit at all. But we did see some improvements. I know they were playing the Dolphins last week, and the Dolphins are not fantastic, but the Saints are kind of battling in that game. We had Shuck throw 2 passing touchdowns, which I didn't know he was capable of. So I'm going to take a chance. Again, the game I'm not really enthusiastic to bet, but I'm going to take a chance that the Saints cover the, 8.5 spread here. I think it's a little too many points. It is getting to be actually, it's not even a must-win game for Tampa because their division's so bad. So they're fine. I think the Saints can catch them and keep it close. So give me New Orleans plus 8.5. Don't touch Taysom Hill, which means this is going to be the game. Taysom scores twice.
Yeah, I like New Orleans a lot in this game, plus the 8.5 points. Wyatt mentioned already lost to Tampa earlier in the season, 3-23, got embarrassed on their home field. Now they travel to Tampa. I think Tampa's going to look at this one. They're off the win against the Cardinals. Finally got that monkey off their back. Hadn't won since late October. And now I think they view this game as kind of a get in, get out. Bottom feeder of their division, a team they already went to New Orleans and just manhandled. So I really like that this game is in Tampa, actually, off that scenario. And they have Thursday Night Football on deck against the Falcons. Falcons aren't battling them for the division. They beat the Falcons in week 1, although if you remember, that was a Baker Mayfield classic comeback game there. So I do think they're a little more worried about Atlanta than they are New Orleans here. 8.5, just too many points. I do think Tampa finds a way to win it. But I do like the points here with New Orleans.
You guys are against Baker Mayfield against the poopy Saints? Yeah, I am too. Yeah, I like that. Give me the New Orleans Saints there. I agree. The points are just too high. Especially the Saints have been keeping games very close. Tampa Bay, you want to say the Saints are keeping games close. Tampa Bay is either like kicking a field goal to win or they're kicking a field goal and losing. Like Tampa Bay is always within 3, except for, like you said, the Saints blowout. I like this game to stay close. You're getting over a touchdown here. 8.5, number's too high. I couldn't agree more. The Tennessee Titans head to Cleveland to face the Browns. Browns are 4.5-point home favorites. Over under set at 33.5. Yeah, no. I want everybody to know that your screen did not just pause. That was an intended delay. 33.5. Wow. Okay, Ethan, I have to send it to you, man.
You already know it is the puke in the mouth game of the week.
It's weird being on this side and not having the sound because it is an awkward silence for us while you wait. So I apologize. You guys have been having to deal with that.
It is. I like that you always talk next, though. It gives me the cue to let me know when it's over.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, Titans, because they have a decent defense. I'm not laying 4.5 with Shedeur. I'm sorry. I'm just never going to do it. I don't care if he turns into Patrick Mahomes. I will never lay 4.5 points with Shedeur Sanders. Take it to the grave. I actually like the over. Call me crazy. I like the over. People are overreacting to the weather. Unless there's super high winds, it's not going to be that bad. I'm not betting that game, though.
Yeah, this is also going to be the Titans for me. I think the Titans win it outright. The 1-11 Titans upset the 3-9 Cleveland Browns with Bronny James at QB. Yeah, I think Tennessee catches them off guard. I know Cleveland had a first one of Shedeur against the Raiders, who were ass, got smoked by the Niners, and now they play another ass Titans team at home. But I think the Titans can catch them, so I'm going to take them on the spread. I definitely think this is a very, very possible upset this week.
Real quick. What is that? What's in here?
I think your mic cut out for a sec.
Yeah. Right during the bit.
God dang it.
Couldn't be
All
worse
right.
timing.
It couldn't. Let me check here. My back. Can you hear me?
Yep, there you go.
Okay. God damn. I can't move this damn microphone without the thing going out. All right, so we got our bag. I got something in here.
Oh boy.
Oh, what is it? It's a watch. Wait, hold on. Hold on.
Careful with that mic. That's a lot of moving around.
1 second. 1 second. Hey, don't leave. I promise it's worth the wait. We're back. What? It's a watch? What does it say? What time is it? Can you guys read that? I can't read these old-fashioned clocks.
Cleveland minus 4.5.
Wait, this isn't. I thought. Is this Santa? I thought this was Santa's sack. Oh no, it's Myles Garrett's sack. Listen, hold up.
Oh God.
What time is it? What time is it? Hey, chat, clip that. Listen, hey, Shador Sanders, this Browns team, baby, minus 4.5. You know what? I teasered this, but I went the other direction.
Minus
I
10.5?
added seven.
But I think these bonus bets are going to your brain.
Hey, what time is it? What time is it? Oh, it's Cleveland minus 4. Let me one more time. There we go. That's what time it is. Clip
You're on
that.
Cleveland.
I'm on Cleveland here.
Oh boy. Okay.
Give me
Please, for
Cleveland in
the love
that
of God,
defense.
If you bet that, please make that a bonus bet.
What a
Listen, our defense is too good. Our defense is too good, bro.
Oh man, I could have guessed a million things. Wouldn't have guessed that, especially with the result of you on Cleveland.
Hey, I don't know how many people are in here right now. The answer is not enough. That's just as simple as that. That was a lot of work for that bit.
Chat.
Damn, Dion. Yeah, I should have gone first, is why.
Yeah.
Like, they're not. None of them are gonna pick my son, my boy, my blood. All right, let's about the AFC South. The Indianapolis Colts face the Jacksonville Jaguars. Jags 1.5 point home dogs, over under set at 47.5. Give me Jacksonville here. Jacksonville right now leading the division in the driver's seat. Whoever wins this is going to take over. The Jags, they're the underdogs. You got to take a couple underdogs. Wyatt was just calling for the Titans outright. I'll call for the Jags outright. I think the Jags get it done at home. This is going to be a really close game. I think the Colts have had a bad last two runs, losing to the Chiefs, losing to the Texans. I think a lot of people are going to assume that they're going to hop back on against Jacksonville. It's a divisional matchup. It's going to be tough. This is a game actually, I think I do have a bet on the Jags. I might have a bet on the Jags. But if I didn't have a bonus bet, I wouldn't. Don't feel that good about it. Ethan, what do you think?
I like the Colts in this game, but it's not one that I'm crazy about betting here. But obviously, 2-8-4 teams. Winner of this game takes the lead in the division. They still play a second time this year, so that division is wide open. Houston as well in the mix. But I think people are ready to sell on Indy. I think they're starting to lose games, and people are saying, we knew this was coming. We thought Indy were frauds all year. Now it's finally happening, but I think Jacksonville's a little bit fraudulent. I'm just not sold on this team. Their one impressive win was at home against the Chargers. That was not a good spot for LA in that game. They had to travel all the way to Jacksonville. I believe that was an early start time for them. It was a blowout. Jags were underdogs, but other than that, I mean, they took the Raiders to overtime. Got a win there. They let Houston come back from, I believe it was like 29-3 in the fourth quarter, beat them. Arizona took them to OT. Sure, you got a nice win against the Titans. It's the Titans. I just don't trust Jacksonville whatsoever here. Trevor Lawrence looked awful in that Arizona game. Mm-hmm. It looked like he was trying to give that win to Arizona. I just don't trust him. I trust Daniel Jones, even on a broken leg, more than I do Jacksonville. I'm not necessarily sold that Indy is very good, but I also don't think they're very bad. I'm going to take a stab with Indianapolis here.
Yeah, I don't like this game at all. I have the Jags circled here. Jags 3-game win streak. It's something for Jacksonville. And then Colts, like you said, 2-game losing streak. They lost 3 of the last 4. Obviously, Danny Dimes with a small injury here. But, yeah, I'm going to slightly lean the Jags simply because they're the home team. It's also becoming a very big divisional game. So I'll take the Jags simply because of home field advantage, and I hope they can get it done. But again, probably my least favorite game we're going to talk about.
Couldn't agree more. Let's talk about the next game. The Seattle Seahawks face the Atlanta Falcons. Falcons 7.5-point home dogs over under set 44.5. Is it time for Kirko Chains? Ethan?
I love Atlanta in this game. Absolutely love them. It's just the buying low, selling high. You have Seattle off a blowout, shutout win against the Vikings, who didn't even have a quarterback show up to that game. Poor guy trying to make his first start in the league was just absolutely terrible. Now they travel to Atlanta here for this game. Atlanta off losing to the Jets. I mean, it doesn't get much worse than losing to the Jets. I thought that game was pretty poorly coached there late. They do have Tampa Bay on deck Thursday Night Football, but I like this spot here for Atlanta. There is really no look ahead. If they want to compete in that division, which Wyatt already mentioned, is still wide open. Even though Atlanta only has 4 wins on the season, there is a world where they could somehow win that division. I don't think they're going to. I think getting the full touchdown here with Atlanta at home against Seattle that is coming off a shutout win, selling high on Seattle, buying low on Atlanta. Also, the one way you stop this Seattle offense and Sam Darnold, you put pressure on him. And I really like the defensive line, the front 7 here for the Atlanta Falcons here. I think they can get pressure on Darnold, make his day a little bit tougher than what he's expecting. Like the Falcons, give me the upset.
I am right there with you. I like Atlanta quite a bit. Love taking a team off of probably one of the worst losses on the year against the Jets. Atlanta, God, I don't know what went wrong, but something went wrong big time. Probably when they drafted Penix. But anyways, Seattle looks almost unstoppable unless they play the Rams, where they barely lose by 2. Who's taking Atlanta here? So I love Atlanta. I like the upset. I'm not going to call for it, but I'll happily take the points here with the Falcons. We
got a comment here, although I can barely read it because I can't see shit in these sunglasses. It's dark in here. He says Kirk Cousins needs to retire. I think I agree, but I know I'm on Seattle here. And it's just because of how good that Seattle defense has been. I think Atlanta has really been struggling, and I don't know why Tyler Algier had the first touchdown of that game as a fantasy owner. That just pisses you off so much. But in real life football, I think Seattle is just a very, very good team right now. And that race potentially could get the number 1 seed. So I think that they're going to come into this game. They should be able to blow them out easy, but you're only having to cover the 7. So I will take Seattle there. I don't know how this team I thought was going to be horrible has ended up so good. It doesn't make sense to me.
People are saying it's just Sam Darnold, that he might just be the guy.
Hey, I mean, they're proving me wrong.
He just won a shitload of games at Minnesota. Turns out when he left, they suck. Now Geno was a problem at Seattle. He turns out, I don't know. Something's fishy.
I think Darnold can win, but I think things are lining up where he's getting a good offensive-minded coach, a stud wide receiver, decent defense. I don't know.
Geno had JSN and DK.
True. But we're seeing what Geno is.
True.
Watch your mouth, Ethan. We have another comment. Remember when everyone was shocked when they drafted Penix? I remember. Guys, the glasses are staying on until we get to halftime.
That quarterback class might not shake out
like
people were thinking.
No.
But two of them looking good.
The Miami Dolphins headed to New York to face the Jets. Jets are 2.5-point home dogs. Over-under set at 41.5. Wyatt, good luck, buddy.
Yeah, I said Colts and Jags was going to be my least favorite game to talk about, which is actually going to be a great game. 2 8-4 teams. This is probably going to be my least game to talk about and try to figure out what I'm going to bet here. I mean, Miami, are they kind of back? Won 4 out of 5. I mean, granted, it was against, Saints, Commanders, Falcons, but then they did kind of blow out Buffalo there. Got smoked by the – I don't know. Like I said, I keep trying to find these spots where I'm going to take the Jets, and this is just a team that's just not working. It's not working when I've tried to take the Jets. I know they beat the Falcons last week. They beat the Browns. They beat the Bengals by 1. I'm going to take the Dolphins, and I don't like it because I absolutely despise this team. Probably my least rated team in the NFL, I'm not going to lie. But I'll take the Dolphins. I think that maybe the Jets are feeling good about a Falcons win. I don't know. I really am struggling to even figure out. This is a game I'm 100% not betting, and I apologize. I wish I had some more in-depth knowledge or predictions for you guys. I honestly don't know. I can't take the Jets anymore. I'm going to hope that they're off an emotional win, but what does it matter? They're 3-9. I think Miami does have some stuff to play for, so give me Miami 51% on the confidence there.
We are in unprecedented territory, gents. Ben, cue it up. Second puke in the mouth game of the week.
Oh my! God, yeah, that's worse the second time.
I just have one question, and this is a serious question just because I don't want to sound like an idiot. MetLife is outdoors, correct?
Correct.
It's an outdoor stadium?
Correct.
Okay.
It's also New Jersey.
Tua, I'm assuming it's not going to be warm. Tua in the cold, revenge spot. I don't like the Jets off a win, tell you that much for free. I'll lean the Jets because Tua in the cold, you're catching points at home. No clue. This game sucks.
Yep.
Well, damn, he took all my talking points. I thought I was gonna be the smart guy on the cold weather game up in Jersey. No, shit. If I was, I could double bit right here. If I was fit like Wyatt or Ethan, you too, I'd just take the shirt off right now, do some Jersey Shore content for you guys. But it'd be more like a dairy farm on my end. So, guys, I'm with you. Give me the. Or Ethan, I'm with you. Give me the Jets plus the 2.5. It's a coin flip. Who's going to win this? I can't believe Miami's minus 155 on the money line. This is as true to a minus 110 game as you could ever find. So I'll take the points. I'll take the home team in a cold climate. Hopefully to this brain freeze too mean.
Brain froze a while ago.
Right. All right. Last one before halftime. We got the Steelers versus the Baltimore Ravens. Ravens are 6-point home favorites. Over under set at 42.5. Wyatt, what do you think?
Yeah, interesting game. 1-2 in the North here. 6-6 and 6-6. Steelers got absolutely destroyed by the Bills. I know it was just 26-7, but they got absolutely whomped. Rodgers looks like the guy from Home Alone. He got spanked around. His hair's going to catch on fire wearing a beanie next. But that being said, well, then you have Baltimore losing to Cincy. Bad to Cincy. Oh, another tricky one, man. I mean, Baltimore is a much better team. These games are always so freaking tight, though. And this one obviously means a lot more because 1 and 2 in the standings in the North for the AFC. But I'm going to take a shot. Pittsburgh plus the points. I think it's going to be a 3 to 4 point Baltimore win.
I hate myself for not betting Buffalo last week. It was just so easy, and it was too easy that I got scared away. And it's because I think the public still likes Pittsburgh, and I've been saying it all year. Pittsburgh sucks. Yes, they're 6-6. Guess what? They had a 6-1 turnover differential against the Patriots, won by 7. 5-1 turnover differential against the Colts, won by 7. They should have lost both those games. This should be a 4-8 team at best. This team absolutely sucks. They're just not good. Oh, by the way, they made splashy old offseason signings all year. Add Adam Thielen to the mix. Congratulations, 36-year-old wide receiver joining Pittsburgh. I mean, it lines right up with Ramsey and Rodgers and Slay and, all the other guys that they've signed over the offseason. But Baltimore is going to run them out of the building. Speaking of turnover differential, Baltimore 5-1, -4 turnover differential against Cincinnati, which made that game get out of control. They're going to come back with a better game plan here. They do have Pittsburgh and then Cincinnati again on deck. They can really take control of this division with 2 back-to-back wins. They're at home in this game. Pittsburgh sucks. I cannot get over how bad Pittsburgh is. So give me Baltimore in an absolute runaway here. I know they don't look like the Baltimore I expected them to be. They're still going to blow Pittsburgh off their own field today or this week.
This is what the fourth Guess the Connection was. It was Lamar Jackson and every team that Geno Smith has played for. And I was going to say they're both Geno Smith because Lamar Jackson has played horrible. He's played so bad this year. I don't think he's still hurt, but he has not came back the same as we saw before the injury. That being said, it's hard to take Pittsburgh, even though Pittsburgh's home. Or no, Pittsburgh's away. Sorry. Gosh, yeah. I think I'm going to have to take the Ravens at the bank. Is that Mark Ingram? Take it to the bank. Baltimore Ravens -6. Nasty number. The 6 almost pushed me to Pittsburgh. So I feel like I'm close. Probably the biggest fence rider for this one, but yeah, give me the Ravens -6. We got another comment. A-Chain is going to have a huge game. Tua sucks in the cold.
True. Good luck.
See it. All right. And these are Ravens by a mile. All right. Let's go to halftime, boys. It's not bright in here, but after taking those sunglasses off, it's so much brighter.
I bet.
Dark, dude. It's dark, man. Everyone's in a fucking cave. It's cold as shit in here. Well, hey, we're back in, remember that? Freezing my fucking balls off at the end of the season. We're back, baby. It's like 28 degrees in here. You better be chopping wood if you want to be warm. Sorry, I gotta take my watch off. Strange, Pitts, or Jawan PPR? Thanks. Great time for a question, too. Strange, Pitts, or Jawan?
Strange or Jawan?
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah, I'm done with Pitts. So just cut him.
Yeah. I mean, Jawan's got the harder matchup than Strange, doesn't he?
Yeah, I feel like
I
feel like Strange might have a good week.
Against the Colts, they're going to have to score.
But I also always prefer playing a receiver over a tight end. So,
right. I think I'll go Juwan there. Juwan gets the ball. I mean, he's had crazy volume.
Yeah.
All right. You're meeting in the middle, finding out what these two guys have in common. We have the quarterback that played last week for the Vikings. I already forgot his name. We got a comment for Strange also. And then we have Zach Charbonnet.
Did Bosmer go to Illinois? I feel like that's where he went.
Yes. Yeah.
Big Ten boys. Did Charbonnet suck last week?
He scored.
Yep. That's
Did
a
they
big
both
part
have
of
the
it.
same amount of passing yards?
No. They were both accountable for the only touchdowns by Seattle in that game.
Okay.
There were 2 touchdowns. Charbonnet ran one in, and our friend in Minnesota threw one to Seattle. So everything else field goals by Seattle. Next game, we got the Bears and A.J. Brown. These two played each other. What could they have in common besides they played each other?
1 second away from blowing up.
That's good. And in the comments, too, you guys can play also.
All flash. Not really good, though.
This was more specific to just last week.
Accounted for all the points in the game. Similar.
You're on the right track. You're on the right track there.
Last one.
Uh-oh. Oh, okay, he's back now. We got a comment that says both frauds.
I love it. That's the winner.
It's true.
I think. Let me check to make sure we're still. Oh no, okay. It says reconnection successful. I think we dropped for a second, but we're back.
Is that on my end?
No, I think it's on my end.
Okay.
All right. I can see you again. I think I might still be lagging a bit behind though. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay.
Looks like we're still live.
Okay. Good. Let's see. There might be a bit of a delay right now, but hopefully it catches back up to us. All right. Last one.
Hurt toe.
Can you be
Stub
more
toe.
specific? Can you be more
Something
specific?
about toe.
Turf toe.
Turf toe. It's turf toe. You got it.
Stop, dude. It wasn't his fault.
He was trying to abort.
He was trying to do an impression of me playing
The fact
golf.
that that's never happened. The fact that that's never happened in the history of the NFL shows that he 100% tried to kick that ball and whiffed.
Oh God, yeah.
He almost got Charlie Browned by it.
I have to say, I heard a good thing, a good reasoning for why he did that. He is on a short leash right in his kick, so if he would have booted that right into his center's ass, he's probably out of a job. So, not that looks any better, but I don't know. It's the hold wasn't perfect. Maybe you can say like, take that guy's job, not mine.
Bro. Like what? His hands in the air too look like the cops just bust through his front door. Like that's crazy. That's crazy work, dude. Gosh. All right. Hey, we're back into the games. Back into it. We're talking the Commanders versus Minnesota Vikings. Vikings are 2.5-point home favorites. Over under set 42.5. Ethan, what do you think about this one?
Cue it up. Puke in the mouth. Game number 3 of the week.
I told everybody this is an episode you won't want to miss. And now we've had 3 puke in the mouth games of the week. That's that's insane.
I think that means it might be an episode you do want to miss because these games are absolutely disgusting. I'm going to take Minnesota here, and I don't like it. I don't like Brosmer. I don't like JJ. But I will say JJ coming back off injury. He wasn't hurt, I don't think. I think they messed up at quarterback and are too chicken shit to admit it. So they're just, putting him out with a concussion. Why not? Let's see if this rookie can do anything. No, he can't. Okay, we're going back to JJ. But JJ, returning from his last injury, got an outright win in Detroit against the Lions. So, I'm not too worried about the injured quarterback theory here with McCarthy. I think the line is very telling after they just got shut out. Washington, everyone watched Washington almost win that game against the Broncos. And now Vikings are a 2-point favorite. Very fishy. Give me Minnesota. Not happy about it.
Give me 9.
Okay, yeah, it looks like we are not streaming.
I got you guys back. We're still live?
Where are we?
Damn, I see you guys, but I can't hear you. There we go.
Difficulties. Oh,
there he is.
Dude, what is going on? I apologize, guys. Usually we don't have these issues. Good. Okay. Sorry.
Where did you?
We got 9.
Okay. Yeah. Give me 9. Ethan basically said it all here.
Bro, what is happening?
You look clear right now.
You guys back? Can you hear me?
Yep.
You can hear me? Okay, I can't hear you guys. I'm going to. Damn. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end the live and then start it again, and just kind of reset it.
Okay.
All right. So we got some people in the chat right now, guys. If you can hear me, you can see me. I'm gonna go out real